Well, the main story across the region and here in the coastal empire and low country has been the exceptionally high wildfire risk for our area's intents and purposes. Critical wildfire risk is about as high as it gets here every year, and what we're looking at is relative humidity below 25% and winds gusting over 25 miles per hour. Rest of the area is elevated for the most part in terms of that wildfire criteria, and with that, there's a red flag warning, also known as a fire weather warning, in effect until 8 p.m., and quite a bit of the area is already meeting that criteria. So, of course, burning is banned in the state of South Carolina. Follow all other local and state guidance in the Georgia side of things too. And don't burn, simply put, don't burn, and be mindful of things like lawn equipment and cars. This will expire at 8 o'clock. Things will get better, but my goodness, River Street near Savannah can view showing you it is windy out there, and there's a bit of smoke on the horizon. There's a controlled burn out at Fort Stewart. Of course, they are the experts. They know what they're doing compared to, say, what I should recommend, and that's the thing that matters. 63 degrees, skies are mainly clear, but we do have partly cloudy skies on the sensor there at Savannah Hilton International Airport, and that may be from upper level clouds or even just some smoke that has really blended in together. That relative humidity thankfully has not necessarily reached red flag criteria at the airport. 46 degree dew point, 54% relative humidity. That is, again, relative to the moisture the air can hold. Winds out of the east-southeast, sustained 18 miles per hour. Gusts have been on the order of about 25 to 30 for the area. Darien gusted to 41. Hilton Head gusted to 32. Beaufort Marine Corps Air Station gusted to around the 34 mile per hour mark. Few hot spots showing up on our fire and smoke detection. I'm going to say thankfully this has not necessarily been the bad type of day they could be. And not showing up in our sensor, well, Dillon County, near south of the border on I-95 with the border with North Carolina up in the PD region. That's where the biggest wildfire is. But then, of course, unfortunately, you do have the down trees from Helene and the upstate of South Carolina. That looks like the biggest fire, with smoke even being detected too. So take care with it. You want to be careful, of course. Winds do slowly back off, but it's breezy overnight tonight. And this eventually turns into a breezy one for Sunday, with winds still gusting about 15 to 25 miles per hour, even higher. Right along the coast, wind advisory will not be in effect. And let's go through your day. Cold tonight, at least relative to what we've been seeing. 45 degrees, partly cloudy skies to start. We're going to have a mix of sun and clouds at times. Temperatures warm to around 70 for the afternoon. Really nice conditions overall, though. We'll definitely take it. Not a bad one either. Winds do finally relax. So cold fronts well to the east. High pressure is about to really lock in. That's going to continue to bring those northeast winds. That low-level cloud deck may have saved us from the worst-case scenario, and that's good news. That's going to eventually get out of here, though, and we're going to have a beautiful one ahead. Vipercast, quick look at that. High pressure locks in. The true Bermuda high really develops, and with that, first of all, thankfully, Florida may get a good sea breeze going. A few spotty showers here and there Monday through about next weekend, but no meaningful rain. Guidance wants to potentially make Tuesday a better day, but either way, 10 to 20% rain chances. No meaningful drought-busting rain. And again, looking ahead towards that, we do look for a storm system and a cold front, to stall out towards the end of the week. Next meaningful rain chances look to be end of next weekend into early next week with a cross-country storm system. Gale warning has expired. It will be in place as a small craft advisory. 5 to 8 foot seas continue. That extended forecast, though, a breezy one for Sunday. Highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Really looking good, though, for next week. Highs get into the 80s. We have warm and muggy mornings, mild and muggy mornings, rather. Give it a warm and sunny afternoons. Few hit or miss showers and storms at possible pretty much the whole week. But Danielle, welcome to spring in the coastal empire and low country. We are here, and it is here to stay.
I was just about to say, I'm looking at these 80 degrees, and that feels pretty common and normal, which I think we're all happy about, right?
Colby, we're turning up the heat somewhere, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. It looks a lot better looking ahead. Today was a little bit colder out on the golf course compared to the other rounds, but you're right, it is heating up on the greens.